Learners, in this video I'm going to discuss the next poem you have is Once Upon a Time, and it is composed by the poet Gabriel Okara. Since the video will be quite long because the poem is a long poem, so I'm going to make you understand about the poet. I'm going to discuss something about the poet first, and before going through the poem, something is there you need to clarify your or clear your mind. The first thing is about the poet Gabriel Okara. He was born on 1921 at Beaumonde, Balisha State, and in the Niger Delta. He was educated at Government College Umuahia and Northwestern University in the United States, and worked in the government press as a bookbinder. He worked at the government press as a bookbinder before joining the secessionist cause in the Nigerian Civil War, and it was in the period between 1967 to 70. So early on, he began writing plays and features for broadcastings. Then his poetry appeared regularly in the Black Orpheus, that was a literary magazine of the University of Ibadan. Then he published his work that was named as The Voice, and it was published in the year 1964. Then the novel for which he is best known, and a poetry collection, and The Fisherman's Invocation, it was published in the year 1978. And he won the British Commonwealth Prize for Poetry in the year 1979. He now lives in retirement for Port Harcourt. So Gabriel Okara, this was about the poet. So he that means he had a very multidimensional, and he wrote poetry, novels, short story collections also. So Once Upon a Time, as you have you can most probably guess about the title, because once upon a time he was telling about, the speaker is going to tell us something about the past. That means once upon a time how it was happened. So before you going to read the thing, there is a thing in the pre-reading section. So how do you greet your stranger? First question, how do you greet your strangers? Means if you meet a stranger, if you meet a person that is quietly unknown, how do you greet? That greeting will be different, right? So how do you greet one another every morning? You know your family persons, then you are greeting each other, you are greeting your family persons, a known person, that will be another thing. Then the thing is that how do you greet your teachers and elders? That will be again a different thing. That means as a human being we are playing different kind of role. Like we greet different kind of we greet our teachers and elders differently, we greet strangers differently, then we greet one another, the known persons and the neighbors, in a very different way. So that as a human being, our roles and our activities and our performances are quite different in a particular day, but the role may be different. You may be you may behave like a daughter at your home or son at your home. You may behave like a you may treat differently or behave differently when you reach the school, when you reach your educational institutions, when you are on the street, that will be your different behavior. So we are, as a human being, we are playing different kind of roles. That is what in the poem. So definitely is there is a difference in the way you greet each of them. Yes, there will be, definitely this is quite natural. There will be quite a huge difference between this kind of behaviors. Then your behavior is the same with everyone you meet. So that, well, that is a question, is your behavior the same with everyone you meet on meet your homes? No, that is quite not possible. Your behavior will definitely be different to those person, to all the persons you meet in your day-to-day life. So what are the quality we expect in a polite person? Next question. So that may be different for everyone. In a polite person we are expecting someone to be truthful, someone to be honest, someone or different criteria you may put to a polite person. So how do you call a person who says something but means something that is entirely different? Yes, that is also the point important thing. A person is telling something to you and he is acting differently. So how do you call that type of person? He is definitely a hypocrite or double-minded, because his words and walks are not match or not matching at all. So can you trust such people? Your answer will be no. We can't trust those kind of people. We can't have faith on those kind of people, because their acts and words are different, quite different. They are telling something but they are doing something. So that is completely, those persons cannot be trusted easily, and we can't easily trust them. We can't put faith on those kind of person. That is what before reading this poem. So in the next video I am with the poem. So have patience, and I'm with the discussion, and I'm good with the explanation of the poem in the next video. Thank you for watching.